subscribe. We need 1,000 subscribers to get a free Xbox One. If you have 1,000 subscribers by 12/1, we'll ship this thing out free of charge to anyone, whoever wins the free drawing, which we'll do live. If you get 3,000 to 5,000, which we talk about more, we're going to end up giving a pair of LeBron James 15s away for free.
Oh,
that's how it's going down. Alright, welcome to another video. Two Drinks to Talk. We got Will behind the mic. We got Darren behind the mic. We're going to be doing a special today on the LeBron James 15 Ghost. This is a limited edition shoe. Before we start, we do want to make sure people subscribe. We're doing a giveaway on a free Xbox One. If you check the link below, there is a review or an unboxing on an Xbox One X. If you subscribe and we get 1,000 subscribers between now and December 1st, we will give away a free Xbox One. All you gotta do is subscribe, tell your friends to come see the videos, all that great stuff. You'll see this promotion on multiple videos between now and then. Again, LeBron 15s Ghost colorway. This is a limited edition. We're gonna go through the front, the back. We're gonna show you the whole shoe, and then we're gonna actually sit down and talk about the shoe a little bit because there's a lot of colorways coming out, and so we're gonna give the LeBron James 15 a little bit extra attention. And then after we get to 1,000 views, what we'd like to see is get to 3,000, 5,000. We haven't decided yet, but get to 3,000 views, or excuse me, subscribers, and if we do that, we will give away a pair of LeBron James 15s brand new, and so you'll get more details on that promotion here soon. All right, we're back. We're looking at the front of the shoe here. In a second, Darren, Will, and the whole Two Drinks to Talk crew will kind of pass the shoe around, give our comments. But yeah, so you got the front of the shoe. What I like is there's actually a different color shade right here in the front from the rest of the shoe, and I think that's a nice little touch. Obviously the laces, they're like a cream with the gray spots in there. I think that is interesting. I didn't even notice gray in there until maybe it's like a reflective gray in the shoelace. That's a nice touch. The LeBron James logo with the X and the V there for the 15. That's a nice touch. Again, front of the shoe, you can already kind of see the icy bottoms, which we'll look at the bottoms here in a second. But obviously a lifestyle shoe at first glance, but obviously these are also LeBron James is meant to support a 280-pound, 6'8" beast. So the Flyknit, which maybe is a good thing to mention immediately, the Flyknit, this is a Flyknit shoe. And so I have a lot of Flyknit shoes, and most of them are kind of loose. You can't really play basketball on them. They're not really reinforced well. These shoes have, I think it's called the Battle. Is it called the Battle Knit? Or something like that. We'll look it up and make sure we get that right. But it's like the Battle Knit, Flyknit sewing. And so that makes this Flyknit reinforced. We're gonna go ahead and look at the side, look at the back. Alright, so this is the side of the shoe. We'll give some close up here in a second, but yeah, you got the Flyknit again. You can't see the darker brownish, tannish, whatever that is. That's like a tan. It's like a tan shoe, but obviously the shoelaces are going through these hoops there. I always worry about that, but I've never broken before. But you got this I don't know, different Flyknit structure towards the bottom of the main part of the shoe. You got the brown. It's actually polka dotted white, like a white off-white cream type polka dots in there on that tan. Then you got the bubbles here. We'll do a little bit more of a close-up there in a second, but that's the side of the shoe. Obviously clean. This material here will probably wrap around your ankle. I normally don't like high tops, but we'll get into that in a second. And then obviously this ridge, we'll look at the back, a little bit more detail. All right, so here's the back of the LeBron James 15 Ghost colorway Nikes. So the swoosh, you got the inverted swoosh there on both sides. That's a nice touch. Just kind of blends in, doesn't really stick out with this tug here, this tag here, or back tags. Got the LeBron James signature. Again, nothing really we haven't already seen here with this I don't know what you call that, a bubble shape fly knit thing. I don't know what's going on there, but it's dope. Alright, so we saw the back of the shoe, and what I want to show you now is all I can show you. We just had a conversation off camera. I've never taken this out of the shoe, and I'm not going to, because if somebody wants to purchase these from myself, from Will, go to his eBay. We'll put the link in the videos. But if you want to buy these, you're gonna get these brand new, never worn. So gotta keep that in mind. If I still have them, I don't know. If I choose to wear them, maybe I'll take it out. But we'll get back to the review. So the inside here of the sole, it actually says, of the tag, it says, I don't know if you can see that in the camera well, but it says witness. And then it says history. Oh wait, there we go. History. So for all you haters out there, you already know what's happening. Witness history. Y'all, we'll talk a lot of smack out here talking about LeBron James. But I do want to show you the soles, the bottoms. It's clean. It's got the Nike symbol here that's transparent on the blue icy bottoms. I don't know what that is. King? Is that King or something? King, Lion King or something? Does the other one have the same thing? It does, but anyway. That's clean. And if you look at the bubbles, it's got this new bubble technology, something. Go to Nike for that. I don't know. One thing I wanted to point out. Was we got this off of StockX, and we'll talk about StockX in a second. That experience, but this came from StockX, so we'll put the link for StockX in there. I'll tell you about what's going on. One thing I will point out, we'll talk about later about StockX. There is, I don't know if it's a flaw, I don't know if it's a color thing. At first I was like, do I say this in the video? But I don't know if this is a blemish or what, but they've never been worn, obviously. I feel like it's more in the cut of the fly knit. I don't feel like anything's spilt there. So just want to be honest, it's not absolutely perfect, but they're authentic. We'll explain how that works with StockX here in a little bit. All right, we're gonna talk about this.
This is Will, 2 Drinks to Talk. Got Darren, Eamon, talking about these LeBron 15s. So we want to talk a little bit about the shoe.
Oh wait. Can we talk about the Xbox One? If they subscribe.
Go ahead.
Subscribe. Free Xbox One. We get 1,000 subscribers. We're gonna give one away. You gotta subscribe by 12/1. So tell your friends. Sorry about that.
No, it's all good. So general thoughts about the shoe. Definitely, I've never put foot in a pair of these shoes like LeBron 15s. It looks like a sturdy shoe. Basketball.
Looks like a 30 shoe.
Yeah, it looks like a sturdy shoe. I like the fly knit on the upper before it starts. I don't necessarily like both the 3 different types of fly knit, but I like the fly knit.
There really are 3 different types.
Yeah, there's multiple layers. I like the bottom a lot, like that speckled mid, and then, or I guess even that's really just the sole, and then the bubbles I like, the icy bottom, and I like the back a lot with the reverse swoosh. It's almost like looks like almost like a marbled out type of look, with that same look as on the knit at the bottom, but this is like a hard plastic. I don't know why, I really like that. And I like the laces. I do not like these big loops on the tongue. I will be looking for a low of these. That's probably more my style. Or even something just, I don't know, if they just didn't have the big
Yeah, loops. The lows are coming, which we'll talk about in a second. But
generally,
I agree.
It's nice. Things I like about it, things I don't.
Yeah.
This is Darren, by the way, making his 2 Drinks to Talk debut.
Yeah, I've got a shoe collection as well. Most of them are fly knit, so yeah, I like fly knit more than any other material.
Me too.
It's because usually all the knit is for a purpose instead of just aesthetics. This kind of, I guess it has both. I don't know. I can definitely, feel this coarseness here where it'll give more support than a running shoe. But it looks really, really nice. I mean, everything looks premium, Yeah, there's just a ton of detail on this. So, $200 price point. I mean, I can totally see it.
$185. They're actually $185 retail, but
okay, well that's really
they're actually they're $250 at StockX right now.
Right.
I got them for $230 on StockX. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, no. The pull tab just looks bizarre. You see there's actually a use for it. I guess it's to pull the shoe on since it's tapered so much here. I don't know. I think that's very, very nice. Very nice shoe.
I think it's well known. First of all, full disclosure, I'm LeBron James. And this is my first pair of LeBron James. LeBron James is my favorite basketball player, but this is my first pair of LeBron James that I've ever bought. I just dig the shoe. I think the design's dope. I like the different fly knits. I agree the tag is a little much. I'm looking forward to the lows, which we'll get and do a review. I'll be getting the lows. I'll get them in white, son. It'll be dope. But it's not really, I have much to complain. What's funny is the speckled bottoms, I wish that was solid. And so I know they have this white solid one that's coming out in one of the colorways, but the speckled I don't like as much, but I'm not complaining. I think the speckled looks great on this shoe. But yeah, I just think it's a dope shoe. I think the fact that I can go hoop in these, and they feel like I can go hoop in these, they feel reinforced. My other fly knits don't feel like that at all. So far, dope shoe. I don't know if I'll wear these to be able to really figure it out, but that's how I feel about it now.
Well, they look like a collector's item right out of the box. It's like, you're not supposed to wear that. The clear bottom and everything,
Clear bottom obviously hurts the wearability. Now the thing is, if you just hoop in clear bottoms and don't just wear them everywhere,
yeah, you'll be fine
on nice courts.
Yep.
Yeah, they really
pull them out the bag. Don't wear them in.
Yeah, like courts that have been mopped, dusted.
Right.
When hoop on hardwood, that shit sitting. You just take them to the gym to hoop. Any clear bottoms, that's what they.
That's the thing about with playing outside. It feels like this is pretty tough, so I won't wear it.
I would never play with these outside in my life.
No.
Yeah, I mean they cost so much. It's like, why would you?
All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna talk a little bit about the colorways of the LeBron James 15 that are coming out that we know of between now and I think next year. I think there's 15 colorways and lows. So I'm just gonna briefly talk about some of the different colorways, show you what those look like, and then each of us is gonna give a rating on the 1 to 5 scale what we think about this shoe. All right, so looking at the colorways, I don't even know if I got them all. I think there's this other cream with flowers or something like that. But they got the multiple colorways that we're gonna kind of show throughout this particular segment, somewhere around here. And I don't know, the black one is dope.
What they do differently?
I just like it's got the tan bottoms with the black. This is nice. If they had a white top with the tan bottoms, it'd be on point. But obviously, I'm gonna buy. I didn't like the Ashes one that just came out. I mean, they're all right. That might be the one we give away if we get 3,000 subscribers. But
do you like that they blacked out the air bubble so you can't see the?
I just think the material, black on black with tan bottoms, is clean.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy them probably the lows if they come out in white. It'd be so dope.
The black on black with tan bottoms, that always looks always a good look.
That's good. That's a clean look.
This one's probably one of the colorways I like the best from what I've seen so far. Yeah. But like I said, I'd be looking for a low. And I don't know.
Now the colorways. This colorway it's important to note that this colorway is nice.
Yeah, the nice. It's nice. So.
Yeah. What do you think? What colorway you like?
The black one popped out to me at first. I do like the blue with the red because it'll show. It looks like there's a blend of red speckled in there.
Is the wine
so
ones
that
in
can
there?
give a good effect.
I
like it looks like fish scales.
Oh damn! They got the wine ones too, and they got the grays with the yellow trim that's coming out. He's already worn these. So there's the wine ones with the yellow highlights, and there's the grays with the yellow highlights. I don't got a lot of yellow clothes, so I don't know how I get down with a bunch of yellow, but
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, wearing them like lifestyle, I don't know. I mean, it's clearly a performance shoe. It looks very luxurious. But, I mean, how would you do you think this would be a shoe you'd wear out and about, or
Would you go with it? Or both?
you just keep it on the shelf?
Or just never buy them? Maybe that's the question. So the question is will we buy them, will we wear them, and will we rank them? So,
Yeah.
let me start because I'm biased. I want to start because I'm biased. I don't want to get their opinion. I don't want to manipulate the people out here. If I'm ranking these shoes 1 to 5, I've been talking about wanting a 5, and I can't give it to this shoe. It's got to be a 4. I would give a 4.5, but gotta give a 4. And the reason why is because I think these tags are too much for me. But I think if it was a low and they trimmed the tag down a little bit, right, and they just made it a little bit less high toppy, right, it would be a 5. So I'll be looking forward to the lows but it's close. I mean, this is a close 5 shoe. It has everything it needs to be. It just needs to get rid of the top a little bit. That's my opinion on it. Of course, I'm gonna buy them. I still think they're dope. That's what I think.
Yeah. I mean, I think as a basketball shoe, the way it looks, I guess we'll have to just assume it performs well. Or what it feels like. But I mean,
I've seen other videos where they've already said it performs very well. So
right. I mean, I'd expect that from Nike, right? But but no, like in terms of its looks, I mean, for me to wear, I'd give it a 4. As a basketball shoe, I probably would really give it a 5.
A basketball shoe, I'll give it a 5.
Because I see, if you look at the cheaper options, the Kyries and the PGs, even, I mean, you can see where the money's going.
As a basketball shoe, it's a 5. Absolutely.
I gotta say a couple things.
Yeah.
Number one, it's real hard to judge the performance if ain't none of us hooped in it. That's not even how we say it's a 5 or 1 if we ain't hooped in it. We don't even know.
I'm talking more aesthetically. I'm talking more aesthetically based on my desire.
It could be. It hasn't looked like I said, it looks sturdy. It looks like it could be, but we don't know. And I'll tell you, LeBron shoe, now this it feels lighter, but look, his shoes before that I've had on have been tanks. So I'm not saying they don't perform.
You talking about the heavy?
Yeah.
Yeah. These are much lighter than
these are much
dramatically.
Lighter. Thing though, what's the difference?
Like his other shoe, you could lift his weight. It was ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, they look bulky, but how do those compare to a Jordan 3, a Jordan 4? Like shoes that people would naturally play in.
That's the question. I don't know.
I mean, that's a good comparison.
The shoes I've played in. Shoes that I haven't.
Well, obviously,
it's very risky to say
none of us have played in them. This is not a performance review. This is more of an aesthetic, visual kind of review. But as you can say, as a basketball shoe, visually, I like the way it looks.
Right.
I feel good on the
it's
court.
It's
obviously not a
aesthetic and all. Look, so all I say is, I like things about it, and there's things that I'm not as fond of. I'll give it 3.5 to 4.
You gotta go 3 or 4. That's the rule. 3 or 4.
It looks like it'll probably.
It's not a 3. It's definitely not a 3. It's not a 4 for me though either.
But you gotta choose one or the other. It either dips below. We don't have a 3.5. You can't go against your own rating system. Like it's either 3 or it's either a 4. You gotta make a decision.
It is a nice shoe.
Listen, it is a nice shoe. That's why it's like I can't
his
give it a 3.
hate is so strong for LeBron James,
but I
can't even give it a 4. This is what I'm saying.
I'm not giving it a 3.
This is.
I can't give it a 3.
You gotta give it a 3 or 4. That's the rating.
There are some things that I don't like about it. That's why I say
is it a 3?
There's some things that I do like about it.
I've never seen fly wire go all the way.
Is it a 3 or is it a 4? Like that's the rating.
Is that actually? It would be interesting to see how these feel.
You gotta commit, man.
On foot. I'd give it a 4. That's a lot of effort. It's a lot of new stuff.
I know. I'm not saying that it's bad either. That's what I'm saying.
All right, so Will's struggling to give a score on the shoe because of his hate of LeBron James.
I gave a score.
And so
I said 3.5.
we'll move on. But look, we want to remind folks, it's up to you whether you think the shoe is fly or not. So we are here to give you our perspective. I think that Will's perspective is legitimate. I think that everybody had legitimate points. I do have an issue with the tags, which is why I think it's a 4, a low cut. That's what I'm looking for. Subscribe. We need 1,000 subscribers. Get a free Xbox One if you have 1,000 subscribers by 12/1. We'll ship this thing out free of charge to anyone. whoever wins the free drawing, which we'll do live. If you get 3,000 to 5,000, which we'll be talking about more, we're gonna end up giving a pair of LeBron James 15s away for free.
Oh,
That's how it's going down. So we're gonna keep on doing this. All I need is people to say, hey, look, constructive criticism. Leave comments leave comments down below.
Right.
We're gonna make our videos better. We're gonna keep Xbox One review coming up. Xbox One X review coming up. Hope you enjoyed the show. We're gonna go on and finish our drinks now. Peace.